We are set for basketball tonight. This place is rocking as Kentucky wins the opening tip.
Well, Kentucky needs a win badly. There's no question.
Test teams, but I want to see what kind of style they have. But this game is about energy more than anything.
The lockdown D right away. Here's Noah, the layup for the first score by Enright. Indiana coming in at 8-2. Here's Lamar Wilkerson. He's coming off 44 points in his last game against Penn State. He hit
a lot of threes, in fairness.
Marino, the 7-footer, trying to wriggle his way to the baseline and draws the foul. And hit on the...
Really impressed at my conversation with him. And I remember being on Dan Dockery's show, our former colleague at ESPN, and he's a winner. And what he did at Drake is unbelievable. I was telling you earlier today, Charles, he was there 5 years, games.
But, you know, one of the things I was talking about earlier, he plays a style. His team, they play...
Going for the Conaway will draw the foul.
Take them in an awkward situation.
And let me tell you this, Charles. I did my research, okay? You played 10 games against Kentucky. You were 3-7. 3-7 against them.
Listen, they had Sam Bowie, Melvin Turpin, and Kenny Walker, and Charles Hurt. They had a hell of a...
To the bench. Sitting down right now, but he returned quickly. Chandler tied up in the lane. Somehow got the pass free to Trent Noah. He'll take the hit. 17-30.
Are you kidding me?
Yes. Oh, don't leave him open.
Yeah, there's DeVries with a misfire. He's 41% beyond the three-point line. But, Chuck, you were watching him shoot today in practice. Got it back. DeVries in the corner. And will bounce to the big Bailey. He'll swing here for Conaway. Conaway on the drive will lay it in.
Great execution. Ball. There's no ball or body movement. That's not going to work against a solid defensive team.
DeVries, you know, Charles, not patient enough. Not patient enough offensively either.
In my opinion, because they have nobody can match up with his size.
He was a terrific high school player. Now he's in the big league.
With the basketball and up three. Here's Trent Sisley, a 6'8" freshman.
Great spacing they have, too.
And swished in. A nice touch by Wilkerson.
Indiana, we know they are a three-point shooting team. That's their identity. You have to have an identity. You have to have a way with tough shots or turnovers.
I really think when you look at Kentucky as well is the fact that they're very athletic, and yet the Big Blue Nation, really, the fans, they love Kentucky so much, and they want to see a supreme effort. They want to see an effort where they can leave here. And he didn't get back after a turnover, and he put him on the bench, and he never played again, Charles.
I love great coaching. I do. And that's your job. The players take the day as criticism. Like, no, that's what a coach's job is.
Garrison has had a very good week of practice and a nifty pass for Aberdeen.
That was a terrific play right there.
Been a half court.
Low, outside, the fake by Garrison. He jumps inside the paint strongly.
Yes.
That's the play right there.
Low to set it up. Kentucky coming in 6-4. Including a 17-point loss to Michigan State. Off the window for two.
Here, Dennis Johnson.
DeVries off the fake, slithers the pass to Alexis, and that's going to go the other way.
That was great defense right there. Great help.
Three. Shot clock down to 5.
They're really trying to cover that three.
Loose ball.
Wow, what hustle. What hustle.
You're over and people want to hear you praising Alabama, Charles.
I know. I guess it doesn't count in. Go in. I guess it doesn't count.
It really is. We have a big raffle going on for a Porsche right now. Now, Charles, I'm sure that Porsche will look good in your driveway. But for 4 years, a nightmare, battling 4 different cancers. And I think about kids, no 10 or 11-year-old guy.
Shaq gonna give you each $100,000. How about that? I ain't gonna even ask Shaq for a commission. Shaq giving you $100,000. Him, we love him, and ESPN has been doing an amazing job honoring Stuart Smith. I saw that. I haven't seen the documentary yet.
Tough shot, always lays it in.
Say amen to that about Stuart.
Oh man, what a great man! Booyah!
And also John Saunders.
Nice move. John Saunders, all well rest. Oh man, what a good dude John Saunders was.
What execution!
Top for Olway. He'll lift a long distance shot, but not there.
Oh, great offensive rebound.
That was Cam Williams underneath. He got excellent position, and he'll draw the foul.
So that right there, that's got to be, to me, that's what I said about the big kid.
Tremendous defensive player when he rises to the challenge, but the bottom line is he's more of a driver down.
Coming off a national championship with Florida, drives it in traffic, and he'll head to the line again.
Tell you one thing, you got 2 former. Gonzaga beats Kentucky by 35. This blew me away. Did you know that Michigan?
You know, we got some good young coaches. You know, we were talking about Luka, down at Auburn. You know, at Florida. If you play at a blue blood in any sport, there's always going to be tremendous pressure. That was a great pass.
Make a big thing out of it every Tuesday. Big thing, big show. Here comes the committee. Bottom line is they were all 5 weeks.
I want to leave out the Bulldog. Kirby Smart, that man can really coach.
Tell you one thing, let me say this. I'm loving you more and more, man, because my family coach.
Man, he can really coach, but he looked good in a suit.
Now talking about Mendoza, their 33 touchdown passes led Indiana to Doran leaning into one. That missed ugly.
You know, I see one of Indiana's weaknesses.
Nice move there.
Because you just can't come down in the half court. Because you got, look, they all over this kid on the perimeter. He's a heck of a player. Oh, he shouldn't have hesitated. There you go.
Wilkerson knocks.
You weren't a big time recruit.
I was not. But you know, one of the problems in our media business right now, Dickie B. There you go. That's an offense.
Number 1 in the nation with the great Anthony Davis, AD, Mr. Davis. They had a tremendous team. They won the national title. As Johnson, NCAA offense, to tell you the truth.
I have the NCAA. I don't even know what they exactly do right now.
Because swing, here's Williams.
We got guys.
Open look, and it rolls in.
This medicine in the world for me. It's a miracle I'm sitting here with you guys, and I appreciate it so much.
This might get him going.
Yes, a three-pointer by
It is Evan Mashashevsky and Quinn Buckner, and he's one of my most annoying. He's one of my.
Clock down to 5. Garrison a long one. Can't connect there.
That's great hustle.
Great job down
Great
on
hustle.
the baseline here by Williams.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with yelling now.
Lowe trying to operate here with 5 on the shot clock. Williams gets bottled up on the double on the baseline. Got the shot to go anyway. It's Wilkerson again into the paint. Gets it back outside. Shot clock inside a second. And that's going to be a violation. Noah with the catch. Marino with the screen. And the corner for the jumper. Long one on the way. And the three-pointer by Owen.
Well, Owen
came in averaging 14 a game. DeVries pulls up the dribble. Conaway lets fly. And it rattles home. He had been only 8. Colin Chandler weaving his way inside. Forced that one up. He drew the foul. And if that's on Wilkerson, that's going to be number 4.
You got to back that chatter up by performing, producing. People want to hear we could be good, we might be good. I was telling you earlier, I really feel, in my mind, the greatest college player ever. To me,
he had sort of a guy who might light it up tonight and really make a big difference. No one was expecting. It might be that guy. That's going to be an offensive on DeVries.
Yeah, he got him with the elbow. Well, I'm impressed with the effort by Kentucky defensively. They're struggling on the offensive, and they're playing hard defensively.
A round follow is no good by DeVries. He'll draw the foul.
Try to keep it to 10, 11, or 12. But especially on a game tonight where they're not making shots. But if they can
look at DeVries, he had some shoulder surgeries 3 times.
Yeah, they're 21 out of 23 at the line.
You know,
that's pretty good.
Let's get that out the way. Dad might have been a hell of a coach. He's a better player than his dad.
Aberdeen got a look and buries a 3.
See how quick that was offensively? Well, just get a shot. Make something happen quickly.
Aberdeen again.
There you go.
Knocks down the 2.
People out of Florida transfer. Been a lot of pouting and sulking about the 4-game losses to the power conference teams.
Sisley pops out of his hands, but a foul here against Kentucky.
You know, Wilkerson in 4 fouls was big. Because you took away a 3-point threat.
Nice.
Slithering inside and nicely done as DeVries was
a better player than his dad.
DeVries out of the pass. For him.
Hey, can his dad do that? Nope.
Rounding out this time. Rebound.
Get it to the tight end. That's why the point guard is important. His job is to get the ball to people, especially in the right situation and the wrong situation.
Beautiful run.
Maybe in a row. One he lost in overtime to Arizona. Oh, nice strip right there. Nice strip right there.
1-on-1 and a paints. Back out for Lowe in a triple. We got
there you
an excellent look.
Yep.
Kentucky crashing the glass.
I told you. Here it has been very instrumental. Dickie B says something. When the point guard got that other foul, his fourth foul, that's it.
Great play.
Down 7 at halftime to Indiana. Low with a bounce feed. Diabate underneath. And tips in his own
Another offensive rebound.
Wilkerson.
You got to bring him in. I would have brought him in at the timeout because their offense is night and day.
You got to bring him in.
And as a coach, you have to trust guys.
DeVries with the feed.
Oh, nice pass. Oh, nice block.
Rejection by Garrison. On the outlet, Olway quickly ahead, and Williams couldn't finish it, but a whistle and a foul. So the Cats trying to build on a 5-point advantage. Low again, great feed, underneath, and one.
And don't rebound the ball. You're not going to win. And that's exactly what's happened in the second half.
Absolutely.
Indiana needs an answer here. The bounce feed for Alexis and a slam.
Dr. J for, I think, 4 years.
He said last night that he taught you a lesson about being the way to treat friends.
Hey, always be nice.
Over the top, the slam by Garrison. Night so far.
Nice play, two-man play. Getting Garrison the ball inside.
And Wright fires that one away. And the slap. Kentucky trying to add on. Low with the penetration. And two.
I'll tell you what.
Indiana with the ball.
And if you ever need the three now, they need it badly.
Wilkerson penetrates, slashing inside for a bucket.
I love the drive. I like his ability.
Cat, shot clock to 9. Here's Wilkerson. Way downtown, but too strong. DeVries mid-range, drops in the basket. Garrison. Shot clock to 5. Jalen Lowe steps back, fires, can't drain that. And that one tapped out, and it's going to be.
I played with a bunch of gunners in high school. They could be.
Lowe again,
Tough
weaving
job.
his way inside.
Tell you one thing,
Another drive, shovel it up, and it'll go to the line.
Unless you're going to do that.
What a thing. Shelton has won 3 national titles in a row here.
Sicily downtown though, second effort by Graham.
Oh, what a block.
Williams got it, and a foul with a minute 23.
In the SEC.
Indiana 18 turnovers in this one, a season high for the Hoosiers, and another whistle with 21.
But I want to thank you guys and the entire staff for the last 48 hours. Like I say, I got this off my bucket list, man.
It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, my goodness.
For each other, which really comes through incredibly. So that was a plus.
Thank you, Dio.
Charles Barkley joining us here, Court Dixie, the final score. We're sending you right now to Birmingham Legacy Arena. John Shambi and Fran Fraschilla.